Don't think this is appropriate. Strangers from different countries, weird medical questions, and more. What could possibly go wrong when I explore Omegle? Let's dive right in. I love the mask. Are you worried about the bird flu? Maybe some H1N1? How are you?
Doctor what's going on, man?
Loading. Loading.
Recently, I was hit by a car.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, what is your specialization?
I'm an ER doctor, so I work in the emergency department.
Okay.
Okay, so I work at a pet store. I was getting this hamster for these people. He bit me, drew blood. Like, I was dripping everywhere. Like, I was literally leaving trails. Like, it was bad.
Got it.
Blood everywhere.
Oh, look, I see my face. Who are you? Oh, there we go. All right.
I'm a big fan of your videos. I watch it every day. I subscribed.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Why do some people pass out after they donate blood?
There's a couple of reasons. So one, people will do something called the vasovagal reaction, where even just seeing the sight of blood or a needle, they have this like reaction relating to your vagus nerve to the heart. It slows it down for a second, decrease blood flow to your brain, and pass out. Just make sure you get the flu vaccine.
I went to the hospital. It felt like I was being stabbed in my side where the road rash was, but they told me it was just a bruised muscle and spasms.
Sure.
But it hurt like a lot.
I know you're a doctor for humans, but I'm really jacked, and my dog is kind of like lacking in the muscle area. This is obese. I want him to be as jacked as me.
Am I gonna turn into a ham? Like, what's gonna happen to me? Am I gonna die?
I fell out of the tree and there was like a little branch hanging out. The scar kind of looks like a bird too.
How to gain muscle mass?
You gotta eat, right? You gotta more calories in than calories out. But if you just eat more and don't do anything, then we're gonna get fat, right? So you gotta make sure that you're lifting weights at the same time if you wanna get more muscle. Typically any animals in stores are relatively safe from like major diseases. You're always looking to make sure like the skin's not red and hot and getting fevers, and then you might need some antibiotics. But big things we worry about, depending on where you live, could be like rabies, right? Hello! Oh. Sometimes people will respond well with like sugar, juice, cookies, and they feel better. Sometimes it also can be related to like a volume issue. So you're losing about a pint of blood. You see people just turn like gray and white and sweaty, and then like the next thing they do is pass out. Is that for the COVID-19? Oh.
What part of Jackass like made you shocked? Like, oh my god, that must have hurt real bad.
So the eyeball stuff. There's a scene where he puts leeches on his eyes. Have you ever seen that one?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
We actually had to go to the ER, get the stitches removed by cutting it open, taking the stitches out, and then reclosing it.
Oh, man.
What is it called when muscles are bruised?
So you have contusions, you have hematomas. So contusion is a bruise, so to speak, kind of a general term that we would use for anything. And then hematoma is basically a collection of blood. So they kind of overlap each other. We'll get a CT scan sometimes where people will have trauma and you can see blood within the tissue itself. And the radiologist will just read it as hematoma and then the location that it's at. They'll say subcutaneous, intramuscular, intracranial. So it's just all based on where it's located. I'm glad you're doing okay. So be careful out there. Make sure you look both ways.
Can you suggest some ingredients for the diet to gain muscle mass?
You're looking at proteins, carbs, and fat. You have to eat in surplus. So you want to make sure that there's a balance. Probably the easiest way to do it is like 40% protein, 40% carbs, and then 20% fat. So then you say, okay, let me hop on the internet. Let me see what they suggest. 3,000 calories, 4,000 calories. And then you backpedal, getting your macronutrients.
If someone comes in with a punctured kidney, what would you do in that situation?
First off, you just want to make sure everything else is okay. So airway, breathing, circulation. Then what ends up happening is you control the bleeding from the outside, and then you're getting basically a CT scan of probably the chest, abdomen, and pelvis just to see where the injury occurred. Rabies typically are not in those rodent type animals. Even in the United States, when somebody gets bit by a dog that's not even somebody's dog, the cases of rabies are really low. No, we won't change into vampires, zombies, anything like that. Hello, how are you? Oh, nope.
What if it's a few hours after though, and it's because you were exercising?
Typically it's probably more related to lower volume of blood that you're just not used to. I wouldn't work out the day I gave blood. I don't think this is appropriate. You shouldn't be on here dressed like that. So say I want to do a little bit more protein, so I use 50%. It says give me 200 grams of protein. You get that from chicken, fish, tofu, meats, anything you can get it from, and then you kind of adjust with the carbs and fats as well. Hello! I like this, like an avatar. Kidneys are in a retroperitoneal space, so they're actually in the backside. So if you actually have bleeding in there, usually it's separated off, so it shouldn't bleed all the way into the abdomen. It just depends if there's been trauma that goes all the way through. Depending on how injured the kidney is, you need to go to surgery. Do you remember how long it was?
I'm pretty sure like 4 months of the stitches just being in my arm.
Wow. If you get it close to the cornea,
Come on.
which is like basically where the color of your eye is, if you touch that, it hurts so bad. But if you get it next to it, which is the sclera, the white part, it actually doesn't really hurt. That's actually where they do injections in people's eyes. And anything to the eye, like, come on, don't do that. Once I got going, actually that was entertaining. For everybody that was engaged with me on this, I loved it. Thank you for questions. Thank you for checking out the channel. And if you guys want me to do this again, please let me know in the comments. And as always, make sure you subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching. Stay healthy, my friends. Check out my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. ER.